What is up, everybody? How we doing? So this Team Rocket event is going to be happening so shortly for people on the other side of the world. For anybody else, it will be happening at midnight on the 11th until the 17th at 11:59 p.m. Rockets are going to appear more frequently. You'll be able to use charge TMs to get rid of frustration off your Shadow Mons. So if you have any saved up, be sure you hit that shit and get it all cleared out. Pokemon caught via 1 and 3-star raids during the event will have wider various of attack, defense, and HP. Like I think that's already a thing. Like I think everything is. For the first time, they're finally gonna release Shiny Salandit in 12K eggs. So once you defeat Rocket leaders, you'll be able to get a 12K egg and try to pop one of them. Special research: once you beat Giovanni, it'll give you a Shadow Giratina. So hopefully you guys get a good Shadow Giratina. You will have until September 2nd, 2025 at 10 p.m. local time to claim this. So you have like about like 4-ish weeks to claim this still. Be sure you grab it. So we do have new starters. It is going to be the Gen 2 starters. It's going to be Totodile, Chikorita, and Cyndaquil, which is amazing because you can now get all of these shiny shadows. You previously couldn't, but now you can. So if you guys want those, be sure you grab them. Cliff is going to have Cyndaquil. Sierra is going to have Totodile. And then I said that wrong. Cliff is going to have Cyndaquil. Sierra is going to have Totodile. And then Arlo is going to have Chikorita. I said that all kind of confusing. New shadow Pokemon coming to the game are Staryu, Fletchling, Pikipek, and Grubbin, which you can now get Shadow Staryu to Starmie, Fletchling all the way up to Talonflame, Pikipek up to uh, Cannon, and then Grubbin up to let's see the Vikavolt, I believe. You can have all them shadows. We'll have to see if Vikavolt, Talonflame can become decent as shadows, since they already are pretty decent, like outside of shadows, so that'd be amazing. Shadow Raid of Kyogre is going to be coming, so if you guys did not get good ones, you'll be able to grind yourself out some good ones. The 1-star raids are going to be Shadow Bellsprout, Apom, Teddiursa, Seedot. 3-star raids are going to be Absol, Girafarig, and Whirlipede. Which, if I were you, I would grind out some Shadow Girafarigs, try to get a good one. It can't be shiny, so don't worry about the shiny for now. Just trying to get a good one, because whenever they decide to bring out its evolution, if it lets us evolve into it, you'll have a good Shadow one ready to go. So be sure you grab that. Shadow Whirlipede and the Sizzlipede. I'm not 100% sure if it's any good. If it is, you guys can let me know. A 5-star raid Kyogre, we already said that, which this starts on the 16th and the 17th, so this is going to be the weekend. It's going to be a Shadow Kyogre raid day, I'm going to guess. Or raid weekend. Receive one additional raid pass from stops during the event hours, so it'll be 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So yeah, you got like a day and a half-ish. Technically 2 days. You can try to get some Shadow Kyogres. 12K egg, or the 12K egg pool is now going to be looking a little different for us, I believe. We got Salandit, Volibee, Strudel, Pancham, Salandit, and Varoom. This is Strudel. I think I said Salandit here a second ago. I'm misreading. Everything in here could be shiny outside of Strudel and Varoom, you know, which is kind of cool. I think I just finally just hatched my first Strudel in like recently, so I was able to get its evolution, but it took me a minute. Varoom, whatever's kind of old. I wonder when they're gonna release its shiny. It's been out for a little bit, I believe. I think maybe not. There's gonna be task. You're gonna have defeat a rocket. It's gonna give you a mysterious component. Purify 3 Pokemon is either gonna give you a fast or charge TM. Depending on what that task decides it's gonna give you. Obviously, Shadow Giratina you have until the second at 10 p.m. We already said that. There's gonna be a collection challenge, which you're gonna have to collect Staryu, Fletchling, Pikipek, Grubbin. You'll get a rocket radar and 5K XP, so that's not too bad. There'll be a box in the web store for $10, which is going to include 7 rocket radars, 7 battle passes, 7 ultra balls, and 7 pineapple berries. So, it'll at least give you 7 just straight shots at whatever leaders you want. It's not too bad because if you actually look at this, like the pricing of this is not bad because you do 7 times 2, that's 1,400. You're already like basically $5 over. Seven battle passes, they're $1 a piece. That's basically 7, so it's like 21 here. Ultra balls, I don't know if we can buy those, so I don't think there could be a price on this. Same with the silver pineapps, but with the rocket radars and the raid passes, you're basically saving like $11 basically, so that's not a bad deal. The best medals on here is gonna be the rocket medal, purify medal, hero medal. Like defeating the rocket boss 1, 5, 20, and 50 times. So if you have not beat up Giovanni all these amounts of times to complete this, you will have your next shot at it. Hero medal, defeat Team Go Rocket members, so it's just any of them. 10, 100,000, 2,000. I think I have this one completed. I don't have this one anyway. I think I might be on like between the 5 and 20. Purifier metal, I have this done. You purify all, like 1,000 mons and stuff. That's not too bad. I'm not sure what these are. If these mean anything to you, they are now highlighted so you guys can check them out. Be sure you use your silver pineapple berries. It gives you the most candies. But with that, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.